this Aspire programme has enabled us to do, because of the vision of Design Flanders, is to bring together 13 companies, 17 directors and company owners to think about leadership in their companies.
The Aspire program was attractive because it had some international speakers with very diverse competences and experiences, which we could tap from, get some ideas from.
What I most took away from it was the interaction with my colleagues and the energy that gave me, and it gave me a sense of urgency maybe.
I think it's really important for us, for our colleagues, for everyone to reflect and think about where we want to go, where we want to take our design offices, how we want to grow, and think bigger than what we're doing now.
We're looking at growth, so it's leadership for growth, leadership for international growth, and that's why we've had fantastic speakers from India, from China and from the UK and so on.
When people are confused, leadership provides the clarity. When people are clear, the leadership provides the confusion.
There's no standard in our industry. Leadership is about to put together a group of people and decide where to play and how to win it.
Something for me around leadership that's very important is around knowing who you are. If you're not aware of who you are and your behaviours and your leadership style and how that impacts on the people around you, on your clients and so on, then it minimises your ability to be an effective leader.
Leadership for us is about team, is about participation, is about creating the energy and stimulating the energy that is in the team.
Leadership is about pioneering. It's about convincing other peoples of your vision, your values and your way of working.
I learned to be thinking a bit bigger, see more possibilities outside Belgium.
They've all individually taken something away and considered their own leadership styles and abilities and where they may make improvements. And for some of them, there's been real revelations that they are actually leaders. They've never actually considered that fully before.
Aspire gives me the reflection that perhaps I might be a leader of this team, and it makes me thinking of shouldn't I be a good leader to lead them, the 20 guys, to good and nice results.
Leadership for design sector in Flanders, and indeed in the wider context of Belgium as a part of Europe, is something that's very important to reflect on, because those design companies operating here in this country are actually part of a much wider constellation of a creative economy in design which has to be competitive and innovative.
We are part of this program because it's always interesting to exchange with your peers and get the occasion to be confronted with other ideas and other experiences, not only from our peers here in Flanders, but also from other countries.
We stick to our own culture, our own DNA basically, and that we try to make a fit between the Verhaard DNA and basically countries and clients abroad, and that's certainly a takeaway for me.
Emma and I are hoping that the Aspire programme will actually help these people grow into a new understanding of what international markets can mean for them, and yet still also give them the tools and the mentality to become better leaders.
Leadership is about sharing the creative vision to your people and your passion. So you have to share that so that your team gets involved in the same way that you are involved in the company.
Leadership is giving the spark to people, so being a fire starter for my creatives.
I think leadership is finally a kind of spirit, entrepreneurship, where you know how to take a large group of people with you and together achieve something special.
I've never had any evaluation of myself as a leader. We just grow organically and we just do what we think is best. But you get at the point that you might need some leadership for yourself.
I think what drives me is that the design agenda is something that we have yet to discover. Only some of us are at the edges, are like at the foothills of it. And that's why it's so amazing that the European Commission has issued the Design for Growth and Prosperity report, because for the first time it's starting to try to grapple with the language of design and to try and understand what the implication of design is for all the citizens of Europe. Not just for designers, not just for the design companies, but a much wider vision for what design can mean for all of us.